Okay, so basically I was still in maintenance mode. So the fact that I was still in maintenance mode or technician mode, that's the reason why I had some issues. So now we can actually select the platen gap, and because with the head striking the film, I really think it was a platen gap issue. So we're gonna try it again. I want to set it to widest, and then if it is too faint, then I know to go back from there, but I don't want it striking the head because I'll have to clean it. So hitting the right to the menu, printer setup, platen gap, and we're gonna set it to, I mean that's not 300 GSM, so I'll just say wider. I'll set it to wider. So set to wider. Get a new sheet. Isn't that ironic how I just did a video on minimizing waste, and I'm wasting one sheet at a time? But we're gonna cut these into 4x6s later. Open up the platen. Suction is set. I don't know if you can see this, but I just thought about that. So I'm trying to follow this guideline all the way down. And the suction is holding it. I could let it go because the suction is holding the sheet of film. I think I could probably even stop right there. I mean, if it's not gonna take, it's not gonna take. Let's see how that does. Now, all we're doing, it's gonna have me hit the pause button, and we'll see if it's going to accept the sheet. Again, the platen gap is set to wider. There's a wide, wider, widest, but the film is thicker than the paper. That's why we get loading errors. And if the print head still strikes the film, then I'll go to widest. But I think widest would be like 300 GSM, or basically a high paper thickness, and I don't see the film being that thick. Paper settings, are these settings okay? Oh, that's the advanced adhesive setting. So I guess the gentleman that sold me the printer had a sticker film, a film with the sticky, basically he was printing labels. It says it's ready. I'm waiting on it to send the job over. Okay, fingers crossed. I've laid down some paper. Lay down some paper in case it spits it out again. I told y'all this would be trial and error, so. Man, look, no ICC profile just yet, but the black is rich. The white is thick. It's not smearing it so far, at least. That white is heavy, so I'm gonna go whitest. I wish I could cancel that with an acro rip, but I can't. When I press this, it says pause cancel or job cancel. So now I'm going to change the ink limit to 10%, and also instead of the 100% white, I'm gonna lay down gradient white so that it's a thinner pass. Right. Closing the platen pause button. You should read it. After it reads the sheet, I'll update the page settings. I'll keep it on the widest platen. We're laying down the gradient white at 10%, even on that. Okay. Kept our premium glossy at 250. So we're gonna say no. Just looking for a high GSM. So 260 might be the max on here. So let's just see if that'll give us a little bit more grace. Semi-matte. Now if I do that, it's gonna try to switch to the black, the matte black, which will be the cleaning solution. Premium luster. Let's I don't know, man. That's selected. Let's try it. Still striking. Still striking. Okay, so here we are, I guess 2.5 months into this thing, and I spoke to a guy named Vic on Facebook, and I don't know if he could see this, but the solution to all of my issues I've had, he said, this man has a galaxy brain. He said, I figured it out a little. I'm now working with 6 colors, so he's talking about the actual color channels. The head strikes is normal. I taped all of the holes from the suction. No head strikes anymore. This man has a galaxy brain. So if you're familiar with the 7890, instead of the exit rollers, it uses suction to actually draw the film to push it through the printer after the print is finished. So the fact that the suction pulls down where it kind of, there's like a slight bezel underneath where the print head prints, that suction causes it to, the film to curve, and that's why we're getting the head strikes. So I'm at the storage unit here. I'm gonna try to get this this film. I have some R tape, so that's a 24-inch film, and I'm just hopefully gonna be able to lay that rather over the suction holes, and if this fixes it, we all have a solution, and I'll have the first comprehensive video on YouTube for converting the 7890 to DTF. Stay tuned and we'll see. This is a great day in America right now if I can get this done. Stay tuned. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that storm that happened in Texas, so these are all of our things since February. Entire home flooded on a personal note, but we're getting through it. The home's almost done being ready after 5, 6, however long it's been, however many months it's been. But I'm looking for my R tape. There's that cutter. All right, I think I see it, so let me grab it. We may be in business. Okay, so we are, I hope you can see. I'm trying to run prints at the same time, but we need to cover up all of these little vacuum ports. I don't know about the ones right directly underneath where the print head's gonna lay, because there will be some thickness, but there's a slight bezel here that drops down a little bit, but it's kind of concave. I mean, it comes in and out. And I don't know how far this is. So give or take 3 1/4, something like that, inches we'll need. Oh, here's the R tape. I never showed you that. So here's the R tape. This is for mounting decals and stuff like that, vinyl decals. And I'm trying to run my prints with the L1800 while I'm doing this for the day. So it's been a little crazy trying to film this for you guys, but I know that it's important that I get all of this captured on video for the unsuspecting victim who decides to convert a 7890. Hopefully this will be easier for you. So, you know what? Let me get smart with this. It won't be factory, but we'll see. Do a way better job. See if this helps us a bit. Okay, got a hang of the down force that I need to score it but not go completely through it. Okay, that's okay. Because the closer I get to a straight edge, you know, the less work I have to do when I actually cover this thing. And I still don't know if this is gonna work, but man, I'm gonna have to Cash App Vic if this works or something. I'm just really appreciative of him throwing that out there, because he didn't have to reach out to me. I know a lot of people didn't, but I just chalked it up as, you know, maybe no one really knew how to answer my question. So anytime you don't get support or someone doesn't answer fast enough, I would say not to take it personally, because they may not even know the answer to your question. I know I try to do a good job with answering you guys when you message. Even if I don't have the answers, at least I'll try to attempt to answer the best way possible. A way of paying it forward, if you will. Okay. You know what? It's best if I try not to wrinkle this before we even get to start, because I believe this roll is just under 25 inches, just like the, wow, just like the printing area of the 7890. And I know the vacuum shouldn't run all the way to the edge, so even though I just ripped that top piece off, this may not be too bad. Let's hope this cut was deep enough. Because I know the film is gonna buckle a little bit once I go to, not quite, give it some help. Start with the sharp blade. That was my first mistake. I can already tell this blade isn't as sharp as it could have been. But I'm more so just trying to see if this works. I don't want to devote too much time to this thing. Probably should have powered off the printer, but we're here, you know. Actually, I don't even need this full length because it might be better to turn it this way. Because I just need to cover these, which is about maybe 2.5 inches. I hope you can see. I may not have lined that up well. Okay, so the vacuum runs, the ports at least run all the way. I hope there's no sensor or something that I'm missing that this ends up running into, but if I figure this out with the help of everyone who's helped me along the way, this will be so worth it because I didn't spend $8,000–9,000 on the setup. Granted, we will eventually upgrade to a printer that is, you know, dedicated and meant for DTF, but that's not my story right now. I'm wanting to learn a lot about the process in general as it pertains to actually DTF printing first. And so that's okay if I don't have the best and latest and greatest printer here at the moment. But when we do upgrade, I'll be drawing from a wealth of knowledge that I've gained from doing it for so long. And I'm just running this blade along this guide. If you have the 7890, obviously you're watching this, but you want to run this along. There's a little lip here. And I want to run the blade along that lip so that it just kind of, you know, it just cascades down. The film can just roll right over it without any hassle. Don't want to rip it too prematurely. The great news about this is that it's a vacuum, so in essence you should only have to lay this tape down once because it's actually sucking it towards the surface. I will monitor it over time. I'm really hoping this does what it's supposed to do. So this should actually be used. Now, if you're doing this, I would say maybe it's, well, no, it's bigger than 2 inches. It's wider than 2 inches. So I would say if there's like some 2.5 or 3 inch tape, you can run that factory edge to the lip here, where the bezel is, to this. Oh, I may just be able to tuck it under here. This is the epitome of trial and error, but if this works, I hope you guys can benefit from this. Because it's been, what, 2.5-ish months of me trying to get this sorted out. But even with Vic actually recommending this method, I mean, my face lit up because it's a step in the right direction. At least it's something to attempt. I didn't even have that before. So even if this doesn't work, I feel blessed enough to have even known to try it. Okay, I'm going to start the next print for my L1800, and then I'll come back to this and we'll see if we can run a test print through it. And I haven't cleaned the print head in a couple of days, so at least I should get some sort of ink, but I'll definitely know if it's striking. And then I can stop and clean the head. But I can only imagine how long this video is gonna be, but we're here for results. I hope that's not a sensor. I can already tell that film is gonna catch on this. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna make a loud shrieking sound with the vacuum. I am a little worried about the motor for the vacuum going out, but I only intend on DTF printing with this, so, you know. We're here for the progress of print. I heard someone in the forum say, I'm not here for the progress of print. I'm here to make my business be efficient. And I said the two work in tandem. It's crazy. He's like, I'm not in it for the progress of print. I don't want to learn how to do all of these things with DTF. I just want it to work. So get that out of your head. The two work hand in hand. You have to progress in print or any field you're in order for it to become more efficient, because you'll know how to fix it. So that's enough talk for now. Let's see if I can get this print started with the L1800, and then I'll send another job through AcroRip 10, and we'll see what happens, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this open. I think I can, yeah, I'm gonna leave it open so you can see it, whether it strikes or not, real time. It's been a while. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, I think I sent the job over, so let's see what it do. Man, I'm hoping this will work, man. It's been a long time coming. Okay, I can already see it trying to catch here, so I need to be mindful of this. Maybe just better tape, but this will get us through. And I hope this works so I can start running these prints. Large format. Okay, it's still striking, so my ink limit may be too high here, and also I haven't turned off the vacuum, or not turned off, but I haven't taped that. I'm really worried about covering that part right there. Okay, let me cut this before it starts. Okay, so we cleaned the print head, got the masking tape. I just put the makeshift purple tape there. I'm assuming that's just overspray from a long time ago, before I got it. But regardless, it's still in great condition. So we have the, let's see here, the platen gap is set at widest, so no more issues there. Paper setup, I did I think it's a heavy polyester. Yeah, heavyweight polyester. That's what I used. I mean, I am pretty sure it doesn't matter. But we have it set to roll feed. I don't want it to cut it automatically. Otherwise, it'd end up on the floor. So we're going to send a print job over in just a second. It's almost 1 a.m. But, yeah. This is where we are. Hopefully we can get a good print. We'll see. And if I get a good print, y'all will see that or hear and see my maniacal laugh for the first time. I rarely bring it out, but you just might hear it whenever we try. It may not even be today, so we'll see. I mean, I've cleaned the head, so I mean, if it strikes again, more than likely we'll try it again tomorrow. Okay, we just sent that over, and we'll see what it does. It has been a struggle trying to work on this printer, you know, every now and then when I can in these little pockets of time and not really know what I'm doing besides you know, gathering and drawing from previous knowledge of just Epson printers in general, but they can only take you so far. I don't know if it's gonna run a cleaning first or, oh, I think it's gonna go ahead. I need to take that automatic cleaning feature off of there too. It seems like it wastes a ton of ink. I haven't even really done the job and I'm at half capacity with my cartridges. Just a word to the wise. I don't know if that'll help you. Okay, I probably need to shake the ink tanks. It's pooling. Oh, usually it would start. Ooh. I still hear the vacuum, but oh, it's not striking. It's not striking. Okay, I gotta reach out to Victor. No, there it is. So, man, I can't believe it didn't strike again. Like, I don't know. I'd set it to the heavyweight polyester, but I think cleaning the head was a good measure, but I've cleaned it 7 or 8 times. Man, my throat hurts, man. I haven't done that in probably 3 or 4 years. But yeah, it was worth it. So yeah, I gained a second win. So I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's not perfect, but the fact that it didn't strike. Let me try to pull an Indiana Jones cut. Okay. Man, it's not perfect. I definitely need to shake the inks. But what's out the front? Okay. Yeah, it got a little banding, but the fact that it didn't strike, I can fix all of these other issues. I've got cleaning carts and the whole 9, so I'm not really concerned with the slight banding. It's set up just for a little while, but I can clean the printer. But yeah, man, this is great. So these are issues that we can solve. You probably can't see me, and I'm right-handed, so it's backwards. But yeah, this is okay. This is great, man. Like, we're not quite ready, but I can still upload this video because, yeah, man, it's been 2.5 months and coming. So stay elegant. This is great, man. I hope this can help you guys out there. But the key was taping these vacuum outlets, really, but like taping them shut. I don't know, you know, long term what that's going to do to the motor of the vacuum, but unless it generates some error in the printer, I'm not really concerned with it. You know, my ROI will be like super fast because of the output, the volume that we can do. So I won't be long-winded here. I'm a little bit excited. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, and then I'll find the answer from somebody. So thanks again, Vic, if you're watching this. Yeah, but yeah, let's go, man. This is great news. So I didn't waste $3,000. So Thanks for man, the channel's at like, at least by the time this is up, it might be at 600. I'm gonna do something really special soon. I don't know what it is, but I want to give back to you guys for watching my content. And thanks again. Stay elegant.